Hi, everyone. Thanks a lot for inviting me here to speak, Landon, and for everyone's time. My name is Matt Larson. I am a Sugar House resident. I've been coming to the meetings for a little bit under a year now. I live up on Blaine Ave near 17th and 17th. And tonight I wanted to come here and propose to you all a new digital communication platform for Sugar House Community Council that helps keep our residents more informed and also cuts down on the time volunteers that are active in the council need to spend on their communication efforts. Um, and I want basically the proposal is focused on addressing 5 of the main pain points that we've identified. That I've identified with Landon in our conversations, and I've kind of observed. Number 1, the minutes aren't consistently posted to the website. 2, the newsletter costs are rising due to spam signups. 3, newsletters take too much manual effort in the layout and the quality control, updating process each month. 4, the website isn't updated enough to keep residents consistently coming back. And 5, the event calendar on the website doesn't work. So my company, our hometown, has a solution, and this is a solution that we've been bringing to newspapers for over 30 years. We've got a lot of experience with this sort of a system, and I want you to think of this proposal as one platform where everything's in one place, and it's got actually 4 upgrades. Number 1, it would be a new mobile responsive website. 2, an automated newsletter integrated right into the website. 3, instant meeting summaries. And 4, a dynamic Sugar House news feed. So the first point on that, the website redesign, would involve launching a new digital hub for the council. I would design it on WordPress. This is the CMS that we use for all of our websites, so it's very easy to use, designed for volunteers, not for web experts. And the idea is to make it easy to access all the meeting agendas, plus summaries and announcements, all in one place. Just a little bit of background on our hometown. We've been doing web development mainly for newspapers for 30 years this year, and it's a second generation family business. The other benefit that you all would really stand to have here is that I'm a local. I would be your main point of contact. I'm also the CEO of the company, and I am totally dedicated to making this project succeed for my community. Okay, a couple other points on the website redesign. I want to make it clear that the essential functions will remain the same. So the forms on land use and zoning, the land use and zoning page for Judy, no change to that at all. You're still going to be able to get all your feedback through those. Also, the council meeting archives will be fully transferred, so we'll have those archives moved over, and then we'll just continue building on that going forward. Broken functions will be fixed, so the Google Calendar feed with the option to, so the Google Calendar will be fixed, first of all, when we move it over. And then we're also going to add the option for users to download the calendar to their personal calendar so that they don't even have to come to the calendar on the website. They'll just be reminded right in their own calendar. That's one of the really nice things about Google calendar feeds. And then other functions will be optimized, things like rotating images on the home page quicker. We can adjust the timing on that with just the click of a button. And committee page info will all be migrated. And then we're also going to start feeding in meeting summaries from the committee meetings. So we'll talk more about that in a second. The newsletter integration is the second key part of the platform. So the website and the newsletter are kind of replace or what you have now, basically. And so, it would still do all the things that the newsletter does today without but also remove all the work involved in setting up the email template, updating links, sending it out. All those steps can be automated because our newsletter system can run on a schedule. So we just have it scheduled to go out at a certain day and time each month. And then the key is that it's just automatically pulling in updates from the website. So the workflow is going to kind of change from newsletter first, website is kind of just like something that you update while you're updating the newsletter. We're going to shift it to more towards updating the website constantly throughout the month, and then all of that information just goes into a queue and is ready to be sent in the next newsletter. Also, I want to point out that we'll have double opt-in and CAPTCHA on the newsletter sign up, which will dramatically cut down on bot subscribers. Okay, the third part of the platform are these AI drafted meeting minutes. This is something I've been testing out for about 8 months now, just sort of on my own, coming to these meetings. And the goal is to make it so that residents can understand the meetings in 2 minutes rather than 2 hours. The 2 hours that it would take to listen to an entire meeting. They can look at these summaries, which are automatically generated from the meeting recordings. They look like this. So it's got little sections for each topic discussed with a timestamp that jumps you to that point in the video, and also a little summary of what was discussed in that section. And the key thing I want to point out with this is that these are drafts, and they're just a starting point. This isn't something that will just be put out immediately without a person reviewing it. Council volunteers will remain in full control of what gets published. And actually, I'm going to be the one, managing this for you, because this is part of a tool set that I'm developing for all of our customers. And so you won't even have to worry about the quality control step, because I'll handle that. We can cover both the general and the committee meetings. And also, by publishing this stuff in HTML on the web, or on our website, not just on YouTube, it'll improve the SEO of the website and the keyword searchability. Because when something is discussed in here, Google doesn't really have any way of knowing it right now, outside of the meeting agenda. It might be mentioned in the agenda now, but we really want to kind of make the meetings more transparent by sort of teasing them apart and publishing them in this format in addition to the video. And this will all reduce volunteer workload and improve the transparency and accessibility of the information. Okay, the last part, number 4 of the platform, is the Sugar House news feed. That's what I'm calling it. We could maybe come up with a different name if you like, but that's effectively what it is. It's sort of like we'd kind of be creating almost like a newspaper for Sugar House. And, this is the business I'm in, so I've got a lot of experience with this type of content. And what the source of the information is going to be from the meetings and the meeting transcripts. And what I'll do is I'll take the meeting transcript, turn it into that summary, and then we'll pick and choose 2 to 3, maybe more, individual topics that were discussed in the meeting and expand those into a full newspaper-styled article. And the coverage will focus all on Sugar House issues, development. Right here I have 4 examples from the January meeting, and you might recognize these topics as something that we spent 10 minutes discussing, but these are full length articles, like news articles that basically describe what was discussed. So, we've got like the Swig drive-through story, Sugar House Park Authority. So, all this information would be published on the website and then would feed right into the newsletter. Okay, and the goal with this would be to encourage people to visit the website even between meetings. Okay, and so then the proposal, just looking at what you're spending right now between the website and MailChimp, I believe it's around $250 to $275 a month. There's some fluctuation in there, like I said, because of the MailChimp costs and so on. But under the system I'm proposing, monthly costs would drop to $199. And there's a one-time setup fee of $500, but we would break even on that in about 6 months. In roughly 6 months. And after that, you'd be saving money each month. And during this entire period, we'd be offering a lot more to residents, and we'd be automating a lot of the processes that are manual now. So you're getting a lot more for your money. The AI drafted meeting minutes, I'm going to handle all that for free. One meeting summary per week, plus the 2 to 3 topic articles per week. Any questions?